There obviously, just for the sake of the committee, I've as a journalist before I became a member of Parliament, I had to engage with the Leaders Debates Commission. You were very gracious in testifying in the lawsuit on press freedom, Lawton versus Canada, in which True North and subsequently Rebel News as well were granted authorization to accredit. But the instinct of the Leaders Debates Commission in the 2019 election was to draw a line and not permit independent media from attending the debate and attending scrums where there was the opportunity to pose questions to leaders. In the 2021 election, there was a bit of a different approach. Some independent media, myself included, were accredited. Some were not. The Leaders Debates Commission once again went to court and was unsuccessful. And then in 2025, there was a broader accreditation, but in the end, scrums were abruptly canceled, thus denying independent media the opportunity to ask questions of party leaders. So why is it that in every single election, there has been a desire by the Leaders Debates Commission to prevent certain journalists from accessing the proceedings and asking questions of leaders of parties in this country?
Well, if we go back to 2019, the media that we thought did not deserve accreditation were media that we did not believe adhered to professional standards and had demonstrated that they were more advocates than actually journalists. Same thing in 2021. Now, we lost the cases in court because the court told us that the Commission does not have the authority to decide that. And since there is no legal definition of journalism, the court is not in a position to actually solve that question. So we lost those two cases. We took stock of that, and for 2025, we decided to widen the definition of what the media organization is. If you produce content on Canadian affairs, you're in. So that's on that basis that we actually admitted the media.
But anyone can watch the debate on YouTube or on television. The critical difference between being accredited as a journalist by the Leaders Debates Commission and not is access to the scrums. Now, I understand you're moving away from scrums in the future, but that is precisely the point here, where there was an opportunity to say Canadians deserve access to political leaders, and at every single election, the Commission has put a barrier where only certain journalists, namely, elite parliamentary press gallery journalists, would meet the criteria of what you constitute as a journalist. And when everyone was allowed in, you canceled the scrums altogether. How is that keeping with transparency?
We accredited 60 different media organizations this time and a wide variety of new media.
Canceled the scrums.
Yes, because we could not guarantee a proper environment for press conferences. I mean, I was in that press room during the debates, and there was too much tension, too much argument. That's the last thing I wanted to do is to cancel the scrums. I believe in accountability and access to leaders, but it has become too disruptive for the public interest of the Commission and of the debates, and I'm truly sad about that. But that's the case.